Anthony, another question regarding marketing. Can you share with us some thoughts about how marketing is going to be a little bit different this time?
Well, you know, Brian, if I had my way, marketing would be completely different because I like to do things out of the box. I think with the realization of our environment and this whole movement toward going green, it's just time for that because that's where technology is at. In our generation, dealing with Generation X and Generation Y, the paper is a dying product. Paper products are a thing of the past. We see that in the decline of newspapers or periodicals. Younger generations go to the media for their information and their resources. So we're going to try to swing the conference around through the marketing to help people understand that it is a different product and use the different technologies that are available for marketing, such as this very interview. Some of the things we plan on putting on YouTube and through the internet and through links, some of which we've already started doing. And we're really being resistful of falling into the old pattern of producing a paper product for marketing. It's been quite a challenge. I don't know that everybody's quite there yet, but it's just the wave of the future, and we want to be on the beginning of that wave rather than at the end of it.
Exactly. And so I see a both and. You know, we will have some printed resources, but yes, we need to get our foot in the door regarding technology, using YouTube, using videos to make sure that all of our audience are being invited to this conference. Lastly, we're looking at liturgy. Can you tell us a little bit about liturgy and how that may be a little bit different as well at this conference?
Well, I think, Brian, that everyone realizes, and the survey certainly bore out, that liturgy is the center of Catholicism. It is the peak and the pinnacle of all that we do. And we only do liturgy justice when we do it well. But liturgy does not stand on its own. It has to be fully integrated into the entire conference. So liturgy will not be something where we stop our other activities, go to liturgy, and then go back to our activities. The whole conference exists to enhance the liturgies that we're having. And it's that way in all of Catholicism, and that catechesis exists to enhance liturgy. So we're following that pattern, and we're going to have an ongoing flow throughout the whole conference between prayer, praise, worship, the workshops, all tying into the liturgy that is so central in our faith.
Very good, very good. And, going back to the TED-style talks, I'd like to put forth some names that we have chosen at this point in time. And also the keynoter on Monday. The keynoter on Monday will have Father James Martin, S.J., the cultural editor of America Magazine. For the TED-style talks, we're able to get people like Sister Angela Ann Zukowski, Pam Koster, Luke Timothy Johnson, theologian out of Emory. We're able to get Hoffman Espino from Boston College. We're able to get Paul Ashton, who's going to look at kind of that psychological, sociological lens regarding that scripture passage. So these are wonderful, very top name type of people that we're going to have for these keynoters. And I'm excited that with the liturgy aspect, we're retaining some names for that. And so that's yet to be seen, but we're going to have some really good professional people with the planning, with the weaving, and with the music. So I'm very, very excited about that as well.
One of the things that I'm excited about, Brian, is the momentum that this conference is catching on with and the speed at which it's moving. And I'm so astounded at the generosity of people who are stepping forward to suggest really good speakers to us, but people also willing to just volunteer their time, their effort, and energy in this whole project because they bought into it. They're so happy and and affirmed with the work that NCCL is doing and the effort that's being put into our national conferences to keep them very timely, relevant, and with a very definite practical use back at home when people return to their home settings.
Yeah, very good, Anthony. Well, thank you, Anthony, and all of you. We're going to see you in Atlanta. It's going to be very exciting. God bless.
Thank you.